Hello loves, Emily Alice here with your tarot reading. I'm going to do a past, present, future reading. The collective, it's timeless, so whenever it finds you, that's when the message is right for you. Okay, let's get started. Okay, tell me about the past. And the future. All right, I see the Empress on the bottom of the deck there. I think you're feeling pretty good at the moment. And whatever you're working on, nurture it, grow it, because it will come to fruition. I feel it's in its gestation period. She is pregnant, isn't she? Oh, she's not in this deck actually. She is often pregnant in the tarot, isn't she, the Empress? You're in a good position. Let's see what's going on. So I see there was something that you worked really hard on that came to an abrupt end. But it was the right thing. Was it a job? Feels like a job. You've worked hard at it. And either you left of your own accord because you wanted to change things up in your own life. The Tower is sometimes an unexpected change out of the blue, but sometimes it's you taking apart that tower brick by brick and rebuilding it in a new shape. But I feel like this might have been a sudden change, but it was right. It was probably hard and emotional. But justice was done. This is what was meant to be for you. In some ways, you sort of manifested it. Much as, this is the thing with manifestation, it never comes out the way you want it to. It's never the way you think of it. Oh, I want money, and then you win the lottery. It always comes in some roundabout way. And I think actually there's something here about you might have brought this up. You were unhappy and you brought it about that thing ended, that tower happened. And this is significant. And it might not have just been you, it might have been a big change. Something you worked very hard at. Maybe it could be, I mean, we've not got cups here, so I'm not saying it's a relationship, but it's a situation that you put a lot of work into. But you did gain, you did earn. And I can see now that period of very, very hard work is over for you now, 10 of Wands. And because of that big change, you're feeling much more balanced. You're feeling much more emotionally secure. You're just feeling calmer, that you can cope with everything far better than you used to. And I feel that you've started tapping into your intuition more. That change, when you're not working flat out for somebody else, you've got time to think about you and what makes you happy, what fills your emotional cup. There's a stability here. His throne is on a very stable plinth thing. Despite all these waves rocking and rolling all around, I don't think you've felt this good in a while, have you? The Chariot's here as well. Major Arcana again. 3 out of the first 6 Major Arcana. This is big change that's happened for you. And this is pushing you forwards. The Chariot is unsteered or unsteerable. So it's forward motion. And like I said before, sometimes things don't go exactly in the direction you want them to or that you expect them to, but go along for the ride, because this is big. This is the universe pushing you in the direction that you need to go in. And it might be a bit scary or it might be a bit uncomfortable, but it's going to work out better for you because it's your destiny. It is, and I don't like to use those so big terms like destiny, but that's the feeling I'm getting from this. You were destined for that big change. You were destined to leave that work behind, whatever it was, that back-breaking stuff that feels like a burden. You've put down the burden, and you are racing into a golden future. So the future that I see here is you, Page of Swords, ready to take on the world. You've got big ideas here. You've got sharp strategy. You know what you're doing. But this is the beginning of something new. You've got a new idea here that I think is going to make you much happier. You've got a new idea about what you want to take forward. Oh, look at this. Now we've got the Ten of Swords here. So yeah, any stress left behind, finish that period. You've got the Tower, and you've got the Ten of Wands, and you've got the Ten of Swords. That period is over. Doom and gloom, bad news, lots of work. All that stress. It's finished. Finito. Donezo. Oh my God, and look, death and rebirth. Wow. This is big significant change. And then you've got the Empress on the bottom of the deck there. With the Seven of Cups, lots of choices. This is a big significant change in your life. Big significant change. What is that change for you? But it's created a whole new you. That old one, that stressed out one, dead and buried. That one with too many burdens. Sayonara. The new you is reborn. The light shines, the sun rises in the future. You had to close that door. You had to get rid of all that stuff. You had to go through a big old change to just clear the decks. Rid your life of stuff that wasn't serving you. You can focus on yourself now. You can focus on your heart. What makes you happy. You can focus on progress. You've got great ideas here. It might even be one idea that you think you want to go after and you've never had the chance before because of all that work you've had to be doing, all that stress you've been under. Now's the time to really go after that. You're a whole new person. The death of the old, look at that poor person you were before. Oh, back-breaking, overloaded with work, overloaded with stress. Goodbye to that person. Hello, Empress. Hello, Empress sitting pretty. Hello, Empress just giving her abundance, her wisdom, nurturing things into life, sitting comfortably on her throne. The wheat is growing, the grapes are growing. Everything around her and above her, she's divinely blessed and guided. The stars are in her tiara. She holds the golden orb too. There aren't that many of those in the tarot, and she's got one in her hand there. This is a great change for you. And I'm sorry about what you had to go through in the last period, but it's definitely over. In fact, you've moved away from it already, and it was the right thing to have happened. It might not have felt like that at all times. You might have felt a bit scared of something new, or scared of leaving that stuff behind, even painful stuff. When you've been doing it for so long, I get the feeling you've been doing this for a long time. This is 10, this is a whole phase. A phase of life can be 10 years. Put those bonds down now. You can put that burden down. You've moved on, you've moved forward. And now you're the Empress. Now you're sitting pretty. Now you can let things grow at last. You can breathe at last. Well, this is marvellous. I know it's been tough, but you've gotten through it. And in fact, the universe is helping you get through it. It's pushing you with that chariot, pushing you into the future. And look at the stars there. He's got the star in his crown, and so has she. That's you. That's your bright future. That's your wishes coming true. Marvellous. Loving this for you, darling. Hope you enjoyed it. See you again next time. Bye.